actually had like sworn off chiropractic work because I had gone to a chiropractor a while before and I left not being able to walk. I was pregnant, and I had a coworker who was also pregnant, and she was just telling me how great you guys were and how much you helped with her pregnancy, and I was pretty desperate and in a lot of pain and kind of at that point willing to try anything, so I came on in, and I'd always had back pain. It was kind of something I just accepted. I was a gymnast my whole life, so I thought I just was kind of the residue of my lifestyle was I'm going to have back pain for the rest of my life. I did too much as an athlete, and that was just my burden to bear. And I'd been to a lot of different places. I'd done physical therapy. I'd done different steroid. I don't know. I feel like I did everything, and I just kind of got to a point where I was going to accept it. But then in pregnancy, everything amplifies. I noticed very quickly that my second pregnancy was easier than my first pregnancy. And so that was probably the first change. And I think I came midway through my pregnancy. So it was pretty quick, actually. And even after I had my first son and I hadn't been doing chiropractic, like even just like putting him in the crib was excruciating, and nursing him was very painful, and I didn't have any of that with my second pregnancy. So pregnancy 1 was horrible. A lot of morning sickness, a lot of pain, a lot of back pain, a lot of hip pain, a lot of round ligament pain. I actually swore I was never going to have another baby because it was so painful. I didn't so much mind the labor and delivery, but the whole 9 months of my body hurting it was painful to sleep. It was painful to stand. And then my second pregnancy, I had placenta previa also, and that was before I came here. And I don't know if chiropractic did this, but it also helped. Like I felt like it helped align my body, so my placenta previa corrected itself. And I didn't have nearly as much pain. I felt much better. And then my third pregnancy has actually been my easiest of all of them. I haven't even been sick. I haven't had pain. I was just telling you I feel better this week than I did last week, and I feel like normally as a pregnant mom it's like a slow decline until you're so miserable you're like, get this baby out of me. So it's actually been enjoyable. I feel like other chiropractors just crack and go, and they don't really assess like where you're having issues at. And so for you guys to have the scans and stuff you did in the evaluation and be like, oh, you need adjustments here and here, it's much more precision than just mass cracking and send you on your way. So it felt like everything had a purpose. Every adjustment you were doing was for a purpose, and they actually did make me feel better. I would say to it. And then, I wouldn't even stop after you are pregnant. Like I think the biggest change in this pregnancy is that I did chiropractic the whole time in between. And so my body was primed and ready and in a good place, rather than, because I think with the second pregnancy, because I started in the middle of it, it was trying to play catch up quite a bit. I'm pretty sure this is my last kid, but I think chiropractic before, if you're able to, is the best way to do it. So.